Hey girl, I am so excited that I am finally walking you through what a challenge group is and just kind of like how to navigate through Beachbody on demand. It's super easy, so don't worry. You'll definitely be getting the hang of it soon. And if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to just shoot me a text. So the first thing that I wanted to chat about was going to be Beachbody On Demand. You're going to log in, just beachbodyondemand.com. There's also a Beachbody On Demand app. That way you can have it on your phone. And you can also download the app if you have the Fire Stick or the new Apple TV, which is kind of nice. So you'll see this is like the front page. It's got some of the recent workouts I've done. It's got featured programs, so the ones that are like just coming out, which is kind of cool. Tells you like what you've logged in this week. But the best part about this is the fact that you can filter the workout. So right now, before July 16th, when we start Lift 4, if you wanted to test out different programs, you can do it by their program intensity, how long they are, what type of workout it is. It's so nice. And like I said, it has that featured program option as well. There's also this new nutrition tab. So you can log your nutrition through an app. And it also just gives you like a couple of recipes. It's kind of nice just to be able to have that option as well. To maybe, change up your palate a little bit. Maybe you're noticing you're eating a lot of the same things. So this is a great way to change that up. And then there's also the Beachbody blog, which is something that is really beneficial. Like I said, it has a ton of recipes. You can read, tips and tricks, how to meal prep for your meal bracket. Kind of talks about, the pre-workout, the post-workout, all of the fun things. But right now, I'm going to walk you through the Lift 4 program. As you know, the entire program is not going to be launched until July 16th. Since you pre-ordered, if you didn't, it wouldn't come out until October, and you'll have to excuse my slow internet right now. But we're just going to be right underneath this workout program. You could access it here as well, but I'm just going to click it right here. And you'll see that it's kind of like this Netflix of fitness concept. You're going to have your workout list, and you're going to have the workout with the play button. Super simple to get it on your computer, on your app, whatever it is. It's nice in the details. It tells you, how long it is, if it requires weights, recommended comfort core mat, water, and towel, obviously. And then once the entire Lift 4 program is out, this is going to be a lot longer. It's 32 different workouts, which is great. So it's never going to be like monotonous. But every program has this program materials tab, and you'll notice that there's a getting started tab. Sometimes there's like a nutrition tab as well, but this one has it already integrated into the getting started portion. You're going to find your printable calendar for Lift 4, which is great. And you'll see that you have these recovery days built in. He also refers to them as flex days, meaning you can choose other workouts to do. If you want to go on a hike, if you're someone that likes to do spin classes or boot camps, it's kind of nice because now you don't feel like you have to double up or miss a day on your schedule. You can still be on schedule, but you can also integrate some new things into it, which is kind of great. I love printing these out and being able to mark it off every single day, which I'm sure you've seen on my Instagram. Another important thing to print off is going to be this progression tracker. And I really started tracking my weights once I did 80-day obsession. Before then, I never really did. And I would forget what I used for one workout, or, I would not really be able to tell if I was progressing with my weights like I should have been. So this is kind of nice. It shows you like, okay, chest press for set 1, 2, and 3. In week 1, what'd you use? Okay, in week 8, what did you use? And you'll be able to see week by week that progression of just how you got stronger. So it's kind of cool that, we have that little tracker in there. Definitely something I would print off. And then this final thing is going to be the nutrition guide. It's 18 pages, so I'm definitely not going to say you have to print all of that off, but just read over it. And, it talks about taking your before pictures and measurements, and that is going to be so vital. For a lot of people, that's the hardest part. Just seeing themselves, these goodbye pictures, it is hard. And, I took them before like I started my working, like my postpartum journey, and looking back on those, I'm so happy I took them because I have that day one. And I can just see how far I've come since then. So I would highly recommend doing that. And we'll be talking more about this when we have our test group Zoom call, which is going to be the week, probably like a week before the actual start date. So after you do that, your next step is going to be finding your nutrition plan. So it's so simple. How much do you weigh? And then it puts you in that plan based on that. So you'll see you're going to have, and this will make a lot more sense once you have your containers and you kind of are like, okay, like that makes sense. You're going to get 3 servings of veggies, 2 of purple, which is the fruit, 4 proteins, 2 carbs, so on and so forth. And then the next thing is going to be reading this food list. And that is going to be, I believe it's down here. Okay, yeah. So this is really essential because obviously this is all the approved foods that you can have for each food category. And you'll see like they are very lengthy lists. And this is because these programs don't focus on a restrictive diet. It's more so to teach you balance, how to eat, what you should be eating, how much you should be eating, which is kind of nice. And I love that it revolves around portion control because I think that's a lot of things people, that's one of the things people really struggle with. So then it talks about like free foods. You can have these in excess. It doesn't matter how much you have of them. And if you're someone that doesn't like to mix your shakes with water, there are substitutes for those. I personally make mine with water and it's great. So I can definitely help you kind of perfect that shake recipe. And there's also some here, which is great. And obviously like, adding spinach is such a good thing to do with your shakes. It goes down so quickly. And let's go back up here really quick. So it gives you a sample meal plan, kind of when you should be eating what food groups. This one obviously is for plan B. So if you're going to be plan A, we'll definitely modify it and we'll go over that together and I'll help you set that up. It also talks a little bit more about the performance line, which is great. If that's something that you're interested in, all you have to do is just read right here and then let me know. I personally have been doing Energize for forever. It's an all natural pre-workout. I do recover, which obviously helps you like recover your muscles and not feel as fatigued. Hydrates like a healthy Gatorade. And there's the recharge and then creatine, which I haven't done either one of those, but definitely not opposed. Then step 5 is just sticking to the plan. This program is not as restrictive as some other ones. So you do have a cheat day every week. And he tells you when you should, have those cheat days, Wednesday or Sunday. That way you can use as additional carbs for your next workout on the following day. He just talks about like not overindulging. If you're going to go out and drink, don't drink in excess. If you're going to have donuts, don't eat 6 donuts. It's just, if you, don't have the entire day as your cheat day, maybe have a few little extra treats here and there, but don't go crazy. So which is kind of nice because I think people also struggle with that. Like going off something cold turkey is really hard, but being able to have that additional day is great. So that's pretty much it as far as the nutrition guide goes. So like I said, you can access all of this from Beachbody On Demand. And the next thing I wanted to go over is going to be this My Challenge Tracker portal. This is what the challenge group is. We used to run them on Facebook. We actually may be going back to that, but for this specific test group, we are going to be using this My Challenge Tracker app. So I will send you an email of where to download that if I have not already. I can't remember. It's in my notebook, but I don't have that with me right now. So essentially, this looks a lot different on the app. It's a lot more organized. But basically this is our place to check in. Every day you can come here and log your Shakeology, you log your breakfast, any meals that you drink throughout the day, logging your workouts. And it's just a great way for you to hold yourself accountable, but to also hold the group accountable. It's just our little, place to check in. Like I said, it's a daily check-in spot. We're going to be doing a lot of, post from a guide here that just explains more about the workout program and what you should be feeling on certain days. So it's just kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and link these. It's just kind of cool to be able to, have this outlet for us to use because it is hard working out from home when you don't have other people with you. And so that's why we really strive to make these groups like our community. And they've turned out to be an amazing community, and it's so beneficial and helps you really stay on track. So that is pretty much all I have for you. And after watching this, if you have any questions whatsoever, please send me a text message. We can chat about anything, or if you want to do a live video where we're just talking back and forth, we can definitely set something up. So yeah, just let me know, and I hope I answered any questions that you may have, but if not, let me know. All right. I think I'm good. So I will chat with you, girl. Bye.